So, we finally have some War Within news, and I'm actually glad to talk about it. War Within, the beta, the one that probably most people are going to be able to access, is going to start the 5th of June, which is perfect, which is only 1 week from now. It is Wednesday for EU, probably Tuesday for NA, and they're going to send invites to community veterans or press, fan sites, whatever. And obviously, if you have bought the Epic Edition, like I did, you will have immediate access towards the beta. Now, rest assured, that's something I wanted to talk about on the channel, but once I have the beta in my hands, I'll be testing a lot of stuff. Kind of spoiling myself, but I guess I'll be talking mostly about the specs, how they changed towards from Dragonflight to War Within, so you do know what is changing on your spec, so you don't have a bad surprise, I would say, because if you're playing for something and that something is gone, then maybe you can search for a new main or try to adapt yourself. And I'll try to talk about PvP situations, if it's going to be useful for PvP or if it's not going to be useful for PvP, if they need to do some changes towards the spec, or if you feel like it's going to be busted or not. I'm probably going to make a tier list about the hero talents, and which ones are most impactful for PvP, or at least what I think will be impactful for PvP. But there's a lot of content I'll be able to present to you guys, and I actually am very excited about. I do feel like the alpha, a lot of people are not really doing too much on it. Like a lot of people have access to alpha, but they are literally just leaving faith to Blizzard instead of like trying to test and try to min max and try to limit test those specs. So I will try to do that for you guys. But now, where are we going to go if you want to buy War Within already, like the Epic Edition, to be able to play the beta with me, for example? You just need to go on the Battle.net application and go buy one of the expansion packs. You have the Epic Edition, which is I think the most expensive one. I'm very sorry about that, but they do give you access to beta, so you don't have like any luck factors. So that's a good thing, and I feel like I did buy it because I am a content creator on YouTube. And I do want to be able to talk about the game. Uh, I guess I'm all right with not having the alpha, but the beta was something I really wanted, so that's why I did buy the Epic Edition. And I understand that some people will not buy it, and it's normal. I would recommend you guys to only buy the base edition, and I'll try to give you as much information as you can, as I can, to be able to enjoy War Within before War Within. So I'll try to pump a lot of content about it, talk about every single spec probably, but probably I'm going to be more in depth about the specs that I do know the most, or the classes I do play the most. But obviously, in the comment section below, you can ask me which specs or classes you want me to cover on the War Within beta. I'm not going to go too crazy with the spoilers on the campaign and how the quests are going, because I don't want to do it myself. I want to enjoy it once it's coming out. But I do want to know if the hero talents are going to be good in PvP or not, if the specs are going to be working in PvP or not, with the changes and how it feels. I'll try to test the battleground as well, Deep Hall Ravine. Hopefully there is also some solo QRBG, like the real form of solo QRBG, testable on the beta, so I can try the MMR system. But again, the more people are on the beta, the more likely we can test more things. So if you are also a resident from NA, you can play with me because it's only one server. There is crazy ping for AU, but it is what it is. But if you want to play with me, you can on this beta PBE, like again testing grounds. So again, I'll try to make some live streams about it, so we can do some community things and test it live. But I'm very excited about, because I think having the beta right now, which is in June, which leaves me to believe it will come out in September. So you have June, a full month, then you have July, which is a full month, and then August. You have 3 months which I think ideally it will come out beginning of September or end of August. Now the pre-patch should be coming out normally in July. I think end of July, maybe beginning of August should come the pre-patch, and then 3 weeks after it, it could come out with the full-on expansion release. And I think that's a good thing. Now, the things I'm looking forward to is testing those specs, those classes, testing the PvP, testing the BGs, testing everything that is going to be around those classes and the mechanics behind it. I look also forward to, I would say, have solo queue RPG in real flesh in War Within. My hopes about the beta is that it is not completely broken, that it is like in a finished state, so we can actually hope that it comes in September. Now, if I play the beta and it feels very broken and very like out of like the pace of the game and it's not really working, it means that it is going to be probably for December, which is not a good sign. So hopefully it's only for September. I want the game to be polished, but I don't want to be in Dragonflight for more than 6 months right now. So hopefully we're going to get some new news about it. Hopefully we do get new blue posts about the classes, the specs, and how they work, and how they want to make it work in PvP, in raids, and in Mythic Plus. I would like to have, that's the ideal situation. I would like to have blue posts about like the warlock class and what they want to achieve for raids, what they want to achieve for Mythic Plus, and what they want to achieve for PvP. Because I think if they have a clear, streamlined comment about what they want to have a class be in a certain, I would say, experience on the game, so raids, PvE, like Mythic Plus, or Delves, or open world shenanigans, and then PvP, at least we have a clear idea of on what they want to achieve. So we don't expect anything less or anything more. And that's something that is important for the player base, in my opinion. Again, I think the community really needs some good communication and some clear and transparent communication around the specs, the classes, and the systems around the expansion, which is War Within. Luckily, they do feel like Dragonflight is a huge success, which in my opinion is a success. I think it's a great expansion. I do feel like season 4s are not that great. I do feel like PvP seasons should be a lot shorter and a lot more epic, but it is what it is. But that's my opinion. Again, I think a lot of people do enjoy long seasons, so they don't have like a FOMO effect where they can just like play multiple classes, which I understand. But I do feel like if there is some kind of race or some kind of adrenaline behind it, players are not going to leave, except if it's really like boring. But normally they're not going to leave. And I do feel like shorter seasons do keep you more engaged. But again, I don't think they're going to do that. But I do feel like communication is going to be like super important. And if you see Dragonflight, how successful it is, if they keep this and improve on it, I think it has a bright future. I think they could like do way more with War Within. But I do feel like this expansion is the confirmation on the talent system and how the classes and specs are playing, and they do intend of making healers way more stronger and way more fun, to appeal to the crowd that wants to play healer. Now I hopefully don't want healers to be unkillable, but I also want them not to be paper or not being able to heal the damage that is actually upon them. So hopefully they do something with that, but it's very hard. I think from the moment where they want to balance the game around Mythic Plus, it becomes very hard, because in Mythic Plus, any mechanic is actually like a one-shot mechanic. So healing matters a lot less, or it matters a lot more, because it depends on CDs. And in PvP, you don't want that. You want to be able to be strong all around, and then you have like higher highs and lower lows, but really depending on the CC and the CDs that is used against you. So hopefully they're going to have the secret formula for that. I don't think anyone has the right answers for that. Hopefully they do more rewards. Hopefully they do understand, look, we are MMO players as well, so we want to be rewarded with our time. It's not like a pug game like Call of Duty where you just start a game and you play. It should be also something where you progress your character or your account, and it feels like fruitful to play or to be better on the game. But yeah, again, I want to thank you guys for the support. Hopefully, you're going to watch the videos about the beta. If you want to give me any signs on what you want to watch first, like spec wise or class wise, please be sure to comment below. I'll try to be very complete with my videos about the beta, about the classes and specs, so you don't have any like questions around a spec or a class or a hero talent. And hopefully we have everything working so we can test everything from the ground up towards the top of the pyramid. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to stay safe. We will catch each other probably very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.